Hi everybody! This is the Rush Hold Your Fire video from 1987, produced by Rush and Peter Collins. The second album with Peter. He also co-produced Power Windows. Hold Your Fire released on September 8th, 1987. The album cover, this is the Red Album. That's what I call it. There are okay, what does it say? It says Rush Hold Your Fire. It's kind of hard to see that. And these are three balls and three shadows. And it's red on red. And like all the other ones, this one was designed by Hugh Sim. Okay, what does it mean? Well, Hugh Sim designed this big elaborate thing, and the band didn't like it. So what they did was they put it on the inner sleeve, and it's this guy juggling three fireballs. He used volleyballs with rubber cement and photographed them outside at night with juggling flames, and he showed it to the, and, he. If you read the Wikipedia story, or where I don't know why I googled, I think I googled it actually, and I read a story about it. They created this set and put a lot of work into it, and then the band didn't like it, so it went on the inside, and he took that and made it red, so it would be really popping, penetrating, which is good design, good color palette. Okay, and then you got this really 80s-ish photo of the band. I mean, look at Geddy Lee. And look at Neil Peart. He looks like he's I don't need. Okay. You've got the song names here and the times. And of course, this is a Rush remaster, so you get the lyrics. And of course, it's black or gray, and then it's white font, and it's very small and hard to read. But I guess they don't make these for people in their late 40s and 50s, but that's what they did. Published in 1987, Geddy Lee, bass guitar, synthesizer, bass, pedals, vocals, Alex Lifeson, electric and acoustic guitars. Neil Peart, drums, percussion, and electronic percussion. Produced by Peter Collins and Rush, engineered by Jimbo Barton. Okay, so that's the inside. This is a Rush remasters. I did get this. I ordered a bunch of these remasters and earlier this year. And admittedly, this is not one of the albums I've listened to a lot, but I have listened to it a lot in the this year. Okay, this is the backside, and you can see here Rush remasters. All right, I'll post the link later. I googled for information about the album cover, and it's Ultimate Classic Rock, which by the way they have got a lot of good stories at Ultimate Classic Rock. That always pops up in my Facebook feed or whatever, but. Don't look at their rankings on anything, especially their Rush rankings. They're just way off. I don't agree with it. But whatever, to each, whatever. You can rank them however you want to. Okay, what does this album sound like? It's kind of schmaltzy, kind of schmupsy, which is a word I made up. It's big, ballady. It's thin and airy, and a lot of it's in 4/4 time. And it's really poppy, and it doesn't sound a lot like Power Windows, that's for sure. Power Windows is they got these really fast tempos, and a lot of it's in 4/4, but you got a lot of time signature changes. This one, the follow up to Power Windows, is it's very different. I don't know if they were asleep at the wheel or they didn't like the writing or what was going on, but it's Hold Your Fire. Okay, let's not dwell too much on it. Let's get right into the detail. The first song is Force 10, 4 minutes and 31 seconds. It's in the key of A minor. That's different for Rush. I've noticed a lot of these songs are written in D major for Geddy. I would imagine it's for Geddy to make him able to sing better. A minor is like if you take the key of C and you do a couple of things with it, you get A minor. But that's different. Yeah, so Rush songs are mainly D major. This is the song where it goes doof ch doof doof ch doof ch doof doof ch at the beginning. And then it goes into the bum 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 bum. But I do like the beginning of the way that that's like, I think it's all synthesizers. Okay, Force 10, uh, it starts with an intro, which is 8 bars of instrumental with that synth, and then 8 bars of Geddy Lee singing the Tough Times line. And then the verse is a 26 bar first verse. And from Neil Peart, The Way We Face Barriers is what they're singing about. Tough times. Tough times. Okay, that's what they're. It's how that's what Neil described it. It's how we face barriers as humans. There's a time signature change during the chorus. There's not too many of those on this album, unlike Grace Under Pressure or Power Windows, where they do quite a bit of time signature changes, really to screw up the counting and to give you that little jarring impact. I'm not sure how to count the chorus on this one because of the time change, but okay, that's the chorus. The refrain is just repeating the intro of that tough times, and then the outro is the same as the duff dish part at the beginning. So the intro is the beginning. So it's intro, verse, chorus, the refrain, verse, chorus, refrain again, and then chorus, and then the outro, and that's the song. Just no bridge, nothing new. It's an intro and an outro, which are the same, and the refrain and the verse and the chorus. That's the song. It's an okay song. I read that they recorded it on the last day, so they just threw it together, and it's the album opener. It's an okay start to the album. Okay. Track 2 is Time Stand Still. 5 minutes and 9 seconds, according to this. Aimee Mann is the guest lead vocalist, which is unusual for Rush. There aren't, other than Hugh Sim, which used to do some synth stuff, there aren't too many guests on Rush albums, so that is really noteworthy. And it's also noteworthy, it's in the key of E major. So, as I said, Geddy likes to sing in D major, so D is it's a full step up. But he doesn't seem to have an issue with it. Now, maybe they change it to key of E major for Aimee Mann. I don't know. That's just me speculating. But I mean, if he likes to sing in D major, and then it is what it is. Okay. Seems weird to me to have 2 songs not in D major right off the bat of the album. So you already know this is a different album. It sounds different and it feels different. Neil Peart has written "Freeze this moment a little bit longer, make each sensation a little bit stronger, experience slips away, time stands still." Okay, so time stands still. The translation is literally live for each moment, enjoy the day, enjoy your family and your friends, enjoy the ice cream, live a little, stop reflecting about the past all the time, and stop planning for the future all the time. I think it's a problem we all have, honestly. Just live in the moment. Okay? That's the song. It's actually a catchy tune. I can see why they pushed it with the MTV video, and it sounds like they poured some good change into the visual effects into the video based on what I read. I've never seen the video. I could go watch the video. I mean, they're all easy to find, but I'm not like an MTV video guy. So I'm not. Maybe I'll go watch it later, because I bet there's some comedy in these 80s videos. Remember the Cars videos? The intro was in 7/4 time, which was really hard for me to count out. I had to go look it up. And then it switches to 4/4 time for the verse. And it's a 20 bar verse, which is unusual for Rush. And it's a 16-bar chorus. And then this song has a post-chorus. It's just 16 bars, but it changes at the end of the post-chorus. Must be the time signature abruptly changes. It's a verse, chorus, post-chorus, verse, chorus, post-chorus with a bridge and an outro. That's a song. I would say it's a good song. It's not a great song. You probably find yourself singing to it if you hear. It's a catchy little melody, especially in the chorus. Okay, track 3 is Open Secrets. 5 minutes 38 seconds. God, that is, like, for an old guy like me, that's hard to read, you guys. That's like small print and black on red or bright orange or whatever. Okay, Open Secrets is a song about a couple breaking up, maybe. That's what I took away from it. I'm just reading the lyrics. The intro is kind of a funky repetitive synth programming before it goes off into a big main guitar riff. It's a 16 bar verse and then they tagged on a phrase like a mini pre-chorus of 8 bars. And then the chorus is 16 bars. The bridge is an 8 bar bridge and 8 bar intro and then 8 bar singing. So it is a 16 bar bridge. Okay. And then the guitar solo is 16 bars of Alex, and then it goes back to the na 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 na, the near nair 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 nair, that big opening riff at the beginning. It's not like in the Flesh, the Pink Floyd song, nair 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 nair. It's not like that, but it's close to that. It's just got a little bit different syncopation, but that's what the Geddy Lee part reminds me of, but it's clearly not the same song, but that's just what I thought of when I heard it. I like In the Flesh. Okay. Song 4 is Second Nature, 4 minutes 36 seconds. There's big piano chords at the beginning, but not the big kind of piano chords that stir me like on the next album, which I can't wait to get into that one. Or if you know me, I'm a sucker for Steven Wilson's. What's the last song on Insurgent? Oh, it's called Insurgentis, right? Yeah. When I hear those big crashing piano, okay, so it's not a big crashing piano like that, but it's piano chords at the beginning. Second Nature doesn't do much for me. It's like a soft pop song. And he sings, "Folks have got to make choice, and choices have voices." I mean, that's kind of a cute line. The verse is about 12 bars, it ends abruptly, and then the chorus about 12 bars, and that ends abruptly. And then there's a post-chorus, which I think was about 16 bars, although I could be wrong there. That was hard to count. And also to note, we're on the 4th track of this album, and I don't think I've heard a guitar solo yet. Oh, there is one on Open Secrets, but it's not a big flashy Alex one. But there's no guitar solo in this song. It's a verse, chorus 1, post chorus again, and then verse, chorus 2. So second chorus is different, and then a post chorus, and then chorus 2 repeated, and that's the song Second Nature. Track 5 is Prime Mover, 5 minutes and 19 seconds. Oh, this is the song where Geddy sings "Anything Can Happen." That's that song. Okay, it's Prime Mover just kind of moves along in unspectacular fashion, no real buzz. That's the most memorable thing about the song. Anything can happen. It's a 16 bar verse, 16 bar chorus. That's when he sings the "Anything Can Happen" line, and it's like an extra line at the end of the chorus. And then they sing the chorus again. It's 16 bars, and then "Anything Can Happen" at the end. And then there's a break, like a bridge, for 8 bars. And that's the whole song, is just like that structure. So "Anything Can Happen" line is considered chorus 1. Okay, yeah, I wrote that note. That makes sense. That makes sense. So it's verse, chorus 1. That's that line, and then chorus 2, chorus 1, bridge, which is that 8 bar bridge, and then a verse, chorus 1, verse, chorus 1, verse, chorus 2, outro. That's the song. Yeah, it's just kind of like not doing a lot for me. Track 6 is Lock and Key, 5 minutes and 9 seconds. Okay. Again, 16 bar verse, 4/4 time. There's a pre-chorus, 4 bars, and then a chorus of 16 bars, and then a solo of Alex for 16 bars. It's a different solo from Alex that we're kind of used to. He's just kind of scratching around on the guitar, and I guess I like it because it's different, but it's not one of his blow you away, knock your socks off kind of solos. The lyrics to this song suggest that the narrator wants to be suppressed with a killer instinct and like have a passive attitude that's non-confrontational, like pacifist almost. And that's what Lock and Key's about. It's a intro, verse, pre-chorus, chorus, verse, pre-chorus, two, chorus, guitar solo, chorus, outro. That's the song. Pretty just moseying along there. Track 7 is Mission. 5 minutes and 16 seconds. It's probably the best song on the album. And Back to D Major. It's a 16 bar verse and a 16 bar chorus. And it's got another subdued guitar solo that takes about half of it to get going. And then goes right up into the Dinna Dibba Dip. Dinna Dibba Dinna Dibba Dip on the. It sounds like a xylophone, but it's probably a. Dinna Dibba Dip? Dinna Dibba? You know what I'm talking about. It sounds like a xylophone, but I think it's probably a synth based on the credits. Okay, here's what I thought when I was listening to it. Mission is to hold your fire. What Marathon is to Power Windows. It's Mission's pretty powerful for Hold Your Fire, but it's a weaker song than Marathon. But Mission's the I'm gonna say it's the best song on this album, and is maybe it's a rewrite of Marathon. You know, I didn't even think of that. I should go check. It's a chorus, verse, chorus two, verse, chorus two, guitar solo, verse, chorus three. I should go compare that to Marathon because they sure sound a lot alike. Oh God, there's 3 more songs left. Let's Hold Your Fire. Turn the Page is 4 minutes and 55 seconds. This is probably the second best song on Hold Your Fire after Mission. Key of A major again, which is like the first song. Okay. This song is goddamn prophetic for 1987. Check out verse 2. Looking at the long-range forecast, catching all the names in the news, checking out the state of the nation, learning the environmental blues. Truth is, after all, a moving target. Here's the split in pieces that don't fit. How can anybody be enlightened? Truth is, after all, so poorly lit. Yeah, that's pretty prophetic. I mean, when you just think about the last 8 years, we've kind of degraded now. We don't like. It just kind of feels like we don't get the full truth ever. There's always some kind of political slant to everything, whether you're watching the news or cable news or reading the paper or reading the news online. It's all just slanted. It's like this team has their facts and that team has their facts, and that's why I quit. I basically quit cable news. Neil couldn't have been thinking about cable news in 2016 to 2023, could he, when he wrote this song in 87? I don't know. I doubt it. If you're still watching cable news, you should think about why are you doing it? You know, just stop. Cable news never helped anybody, as a wise man once said. Luke Thomas, I quote. It's a 16 bar everything again for this song. Verse, chorus, verse, chorus, chorus, chorus. That's the song. Turn the Page. Next best song on the album. Okay. 2 more tracks. We're almost done. Good golly. Tai Shan, track 9, 435. 415. I just can't read. Another song with 2 bridges. This song is a skip. Not worth digging into. This song refers to China, and I don't have the time or energy to romanticize China, unless like maybe I'm watching Mulan or some movie. but or Lethal Weapon 4. Tai Shan's a skip. Okay, just skip it. Verse, bridge, chorus, outro. I don't even know why I captured it. Track 10 is High Water. 5 minutes and 33 seconds. Is this song a skip? Yes. Probably. Not worth digging into. It's a verse, chorus, verse, chorus, verse, chorus. All three choruses are different. Okay. I don't know. I didn't. It's High Water. I didn't. Okay, there's 10 songs on this album, and you know, normally I write down how long these albums are. Let me just look it up real quick. We're getting at the 21-minute mark here, and if you're still with me, congratulations. I can't believe there's a lot of people doing a Hold Your Fire review, or listening to a Hold Your Fire review. I mean, why would you want to? It's so... 10 songs, 51 minutes? God, golly. Okay. I just looked at... I have an eye, so... Yeah, if... I have an iPod. I needed an iPod because my truck doesn't have a CD player. Honestly, I'd rather buy CDs than records. I don't want to get off on a big tangent, but I won't be buying records, and I don't like digital music. I don't want to subscribe to like Spot. I don't want to do that. I'm an old fogey. What am I? Okay, Hold Your Fire. What's the album? It's 4/4 time. There's some time changes, but pretty minimal. It's not. It's a poppy. It's got a poppy feel, like soft pop. I think Wikipedia labeled it prog pop. I don't think it's prog. It's not too proggy. I mean, Mission's probably the proggiest song, or the first track. The first track has got a little Force 10. That's got a little bit of, you know, it's got something going on there. This is the weakest Rush album up to this point. No, I didn't say I didn't like it. I can't think of any reason why I would want to sit around and listen to it. There's so many other better things to listen to. And it sounds like they deliberately reduced the synths. You can hear that. It's certainly not as poppy with the synths as the previous two records, or even Signals. But it's Hold Your Fire. 8-Foot Guy likes it. He also thinks it's probably the worst album for Rush. But, thanks for tuning in to the Hold Your Fire review. Coach Plow Guy out.